Hi guys, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Um, the sun isn't shining right now. It's get back to be cold, but you know what? That's okay. We're breathing and that's good. Yeah, there's still life. Okay, guys. Just here. Like I said, every day I do the juicing, but I don't video it. So today I'm gonna video this one, and it's back to my cactus. So today I'm gonna do cactus, aloe vera, celery, apple, and lime. Okay, so I have most of the stuff all ready, and my apple, and as usual folks, you're gonna use a green apple. Okay, so I'm just gonna, normally I'll have it in cut up, but it's just one of those days. So okay, so this is a Granny Smith apple I use. I'm using two. you know um the apple is what had all that fiber to it. All of these stuff here add fiber, but the apple is very rich in fiber. Okay, and for the celery, I'm using my blender, because what I find when I use the blender with the aloe, it's much better. And if I have a cold press juicer, that would be great, but the juicer I have is just a configuration one, and it's not very good at doing certain things. And like I said, I was supposed to get my blender since my birthday, but it was harder, but hasn't come out yet. So hopefully, and it's an omega 3, and that's a cold press blender and a juicer, and that is so awesome, because what it does, it doesn't heat up. It doesn't have any heat in it. It's just cold press, because when you use the configuration blender, the normal blend juicer, it eats to a point, so you lose some of the nutrients from from the juice. You lose some, because it goes so fast. That one is called yes, configurating. The cold press is called masculating or something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up, because I've gone through a few juicer. This is, I think, about my fourth one since Jacqueline. My first one was a Jacqueline, so I've gone through a few of them, and right now I want to get the top of the line, a cold press one, and which is so good. And so I'm using some ginger, and this is the aloe here. What you got to do, you got to clean it up pretty good, and so it doesn't stick you or anything, because when you hear those prick get into you, you have to try and get out the prick. So this is it. So you have to be very careful when it comes to doing it. So what I do when I get it, I just put it in some, soak it off, and then and when you soak it sometime, but when you look, a lot of the prick is just disappear. I soak it off in some baking soda and vinegar, because it has a lot of prick. That's why the fruit from it is called prickly pear. And even so, when I'm doing it, normally I always wear gloves, because even so, at this point still I'm looking to see if I get prick, because there's still some left over, so you have to be careful. So I'm just really taking a chance doing it like this, because, well, from what I'm looking at here, I think they're almost gone. I'm using about 2 leaves, and what I do mostly is cut them up and put them in and freeze them. So these are fresh one I got yesterday. I get a whole bunch yesterday, so I'm gonna be washing those and freezing them, cutting them and freezing them, so when I'm ready. And also they're much better because they come out cool, because they're making a juice, right? So later on I'll wash the rest. I think I got about couple package good. When you see them, you get them, because they go so fast. Everybody's trying to this else. So I'm using about two. I have 3 leaves here, but I'm just gonna be using, or maybe maybe I use three. And as I say, folks, the juice is so good. So this is it. So basically, you just hold it like this when you put your gloves on, and you just scrape, until you get them all off. So you put on the gloves and you hold it at the end like this. Okay. So this is it. And you know, it's for people who really interested in juicing on a regular basis. You know, that's why, you know, a couple times for the week I'll come on the camera and do it. So this is my aloe vera here, and I'm just gonna use a piece off of it. And with this also too, you just go down the end and cut like here. I'm not gonna use too much because the aloe vera is very powerful. You don't have to use a lot. So you just go down, and I'm just gonna be juicing this in the skin, you know, so because you can do that, you know. And I'm not gonna be using a big piece because it's a very powerful thing. So that's it. So I'm just gonna cut the ginger now, and throw the lime right in, and we're good to go. And for the lime, I'm just gonna be cutting them, putting them in. I'm not even gonna be there's no juicing. And like I said, once you get off the skin, it doesn't go to waste. Yesterday I was doing some fish, and I have all the skin from the lemon and lime, and I use them to wash my fish or meat. I put these in the freezer, you know, when I'm ready for washing meat, and because for me, I have to wash my meat with lime, you know, and this, you just cut this and, you know, throw inside here. Yeah, I have to use lime on meat, and this is why I don't eat from people, because I cannot take any rawness in food, especially meat or fish, and you know, all of that. Wash your rice before you cook it. Wash your vegetable and food before. And I've seen people, and I've stand up and watch people, they just throw them in, even making salad, no washing. So I don't eat from people, and I don't go to restaurant. Wait, when I was younger, I would go, you know, in my teen, I would do a lot of restaurants. I don't do it anymore. No. My own food where I cook is the sweetest, is the cleanest. And I don't particularly want anybody invite me for supper or dinner or anything, because I prefer not to. I just have one or two friends that I really eat from, where I know very well. And my family, outside of my family, even some family members, I don't eat from. You know, so this is it. So there you go. I know that I might sound like awful, but no, it's all about your health, folks. All about your health, you know. And you have so many people around, so nasty, and that's how we're getting a lot of these diseases from either hygiene, not washing your hands, and that's the number one way of getting it. No hand washing, you know. So all of a sudden COVID coming, and a lot of them are forced to wash, and they're gonna go back soon to their nasty way. The nasty, dirty way. So let me get my So folks, oh, I forgot my ginger. Stick the ginger in. So this is the aloe, apple, ginger, lime. You can use lemon too, but like I said, folks, I just love the taste of the lime in most of my juice. There's nothing wrong with lemon, but it's all up. I have both. I use both, but I love limes. I just love the taste of lime in anything. Okay, I'm just gonna cut up. Okay, this is an old one, and I'm just gonna use maybe half of it. I'm gonna throw everything in the blender. I normally put in my magic bullet, but I think the blender can take it, you know. So right now, let me just start throwing this stuff in the blender, and I'm not sure if one blending is gonna do it, but we'll see. Then I could add the rest in. And all of these are water soluble, so I don't have to add a lot of water. And you know, all of these are antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, lots of vitamin, lots of mineral, immune boosting. I know I put a juice up there, the latest one, and it said immune, and I think it was just about 4 views. So I think folks say, you know, you don't care about your immune system. So not that I'm telling you that you have to subscribe or your views or whatever, but I was surprised because I thought a lot of more people with tune in and see, you know, this is all about the immune system. And a lot of people think this crisis is over yet. Nope. It ain't got nowhere. It hasn't gone. COVID hasn't gone anywhere, folks. It's just there. And the number one thing about any viruses or any illnesses in this life right now is you have to boost your immune system. And, you know, a lot of these things go through your lymphatic, because that's a part of the immune system. And one of the biggest things in boosting your immune system right now is eating healthy and doing a lot of fruit juice. Everything in moderation. You don't have to cut out anything close, but do it in moderation. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because the body and the brain need all of these health properties it needs. It needs carbohydrate, it needs protein, it needs fat, it needs everything. So everything has to be in moderation, folks. I'm just gonna add some water, not a lot, to it, okay? And you know what? Today I'm gonna add some flaxseed. I normally save that for my smoothie, but I'm gonna put in a few flaxseed. And flaxseed is so in everything. I'm gonna add a little some moringas too. Moringa, folks, as you know, moringa having more nutrient and everything than any of these stuff right here. You know that, right? So I'm gonna throw in a few moringa. I have some dry one, but I dry it, and then I would normally have the powder, but I haven't got around to grinding these ones as yet. So I'm just gonna put some of the seeds in there right now. Moringa is the number one for everything. These are just dry, folks, so normally I'll grind them up. I haven't got a chance to do that because yesterday I was doing this curry powder, and it takes up a bit of time. So this right now, all I'm gonna be doing is put them into my magic bullet and grind them up. So you buy it green and you wash it and put it to dry, and then you just add it to your magic bullet. The stalk of this I'm gonna be using for tea, and the leaves are gonna be grind up for my moringa powder. You know, so this is it. So even though it hasn't thing there, I just had some dry one to it, so that's gonna be add too much water. Folks, it's thick. I'm just gonna add a little bit more water and give it a few pulse. So so, you know, folks, I strain it. You don't have to. I don't strain it all the time, but I drink so much of it, so I have quite a bit of fiber. And if you want to go easily to the bathroom, you drink all of these with the fiber in it, because a lot of people suffer from constipation and all of that. I know it's a subject that people don't like to talk about. Constipation, and that's why a lot of people get constipation, because the body's lacking a lot of the fiber that they need, you know. So from eating your vegetable to drinking it, that's one of the best way of getting fiber. And if you don't have enough fiber, then when you become constipated, folks, A lot, because a lot of diseases start in the colon. If the colon is not cleansed, it's backed up, then that's when a lot of diseases get down there, you know, and started up. So you should always try and stay. What's the word I'm looking for now? Yeah, always make sure that you know, your system is free. Everybody should have at least 2 bowel movement a day, at least 2, and it should be, you shouldn't have to strain to do it, you know. So this is it, at least 2, and no straining like this. Oh, folks, it's what it is. So, folks, and some ginger. There we go. And a bit of moringa. Oh, and some celery. Okay, we add celery going too. It's a nice piece of celery. I just crunch it and eat it afterward, you know, so nothing go to waste. So basically, here we go. So this is what, this one still have prick on it, so I haven't dealt with this one as yet. So and some merengue. I just want to show you everything's well, you know, it's good for presentation is everything, they say, right? No, well, in my case, I just want to show you what everything looks like. So when and if you decide, so this is the merengue here, folks. So in this drink we have this juice, we have aloe, we have ginger, we have lime, celery, cactus, we call it tuna, and merengue. Okay, but the merengue you could juice green, or you know, you dry the powder and do that, you know. So basically, so that's basically the juice there, folks. So give it a shot. That's cactus, and aloe vera, we call it cactus, we call it tuna, and for aloe vera we call it single Bible. And you have your ginger here, and that is a nice glass, and you can drink it anytime during the day, but preferably if you especially like me trying to lose some weight, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach you drink it, you know. So this is it. But and when you're going to bed at night, you have a nice glass too, and believe me, when you wake in the morning, you're just gonna feel totally different, you know. So this is it. So there you go, folks. So please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. And like I said in a lot of my videos now, please go over and support Richard Brown and Jamie Hood. Okay, so Richard Brown on Fire at Richard Brown Films. Band there down in Westmoreland, you know, in Negril, Westmoreland, in Jamaica, yard, you know. So and you know, and I think Alton right now, Gordon is said his computer is done. As a matter of fact, I hear him say that his phone, on the phone, the video or the camera not working. So you know, because folks, they use a lot of equipment, they do a lot of work, and you know, so the equipment they get run down, and you know, because on a daily basis they're out making movies, you know. So you know, eventually a lot of the equipment just expire. So I think his computer is gone, and I think his phone is still working. But at least now I would say to people, if you guys can show some love and you know donate whatever you can, even $1 you donate to their in the cause is good. You know, some money so you could get a computer, cause you know things are expensive in Jamaica. You know, so folks go over and you know give them some support, show them some love. Also show Marie and Mello down in Florida, you know, some love there. Do some, you know, some. So when you go over there, just hit that subscribe button and you know, subscribe to the channel. Okay. So folks, again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you very much for watching. And I still continue to thank all the people who subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Okay. So you stay blessed and have a good day. Okay. Peace.